the best political document that's ever been written. But I also know it was a beta model. It was the first time in history that any man had tried to create a state based on the concept that we're talking about. Limitations on the power of the majority or on the power of the ruling elite. Nobody had ever tried that before. We just assumed that if you had control of the guns, well, yeah, that's it. You're in charge. You better like me, because if you don't, it's going to not go well for you. So yeah, I have a great revere for the Constitution because it was a beta model to try and instill some of the concepts I'm describing onto an agreement on a printed page. This is what we agreed to. But I also recognize that it wasn't perfect. And I also recognize that if we're going to be talking about these principles and advocating them on a global basis, and we go to some country in Europe or in Asia or in Africa, and we say, well, the U.S. Constitution says, they look at you like, who cares what the U.S. Constitution says? So I realized quickly that if we want to be missionaries on this concept, we have to talk about the principles. And even if they had never been embodied in the Constitution, which was almost an act of accident, you know, it was a fortuitous accident maybe, but even if it had never been written, these principles still needed to be understood and talked about. So you're absolutely right. I think it's the principles that we have to look at.